Let's have a look at the total revenue of fish farm. Wow, 75 million Singapore dollars in 2020. Hello friends, welcome back to Coming Cool channel. I believe most of you are fish lover and fish keepers. I'm not sure what type of fishes you are keeping at home. Perhaps you have invested a few $100s for a small ornamental fish tank, or even more than 100,000 for your hobby including fishes and accessories. If you have invested significant amount of money in your fish, have you ever thought that how much profit you contributed to the fish farm? If you are an arowana fish keeper, you probably contributed quite a lot of money to the fish farm, especially those who keep red arowana or exotic arowanas. In this video, I'm going to bring you to explore how much money we have contributed to the fish farm breeders. I'm pretty sure that you will be surprised with it. Are you ready? Okay, let's move. Let me show you the real profit and loss balance sheet of a large fish farm in Singapore. This is the latest balance sheet published in year 2021, which reflects the profit and loss of the company in 2020. Let's have a look at the total revenue of fish farm. Wow, 75 million Singapore dollars in 2020, while the revenue in 2019 was about 76 millions. However, look at the profit. In 2019, although they are profitable, the profit is about 1 million only, which is less than 5% of the total revenue. In 2020, they even suffered a loss due to the restriction in export during COVID-19 pandemic. It seems that whatever we pay do not really contribute much profit to the fish farm. What are the true problems? How come they are not profitable? I cannot imagine that we paid thousands of dollars for one arowana fish. Why are they still not profitable? In order to sustain their business, they even diversify the business widely to gather additional income. In fact, other than selling ornamental fishes, they also rely on the accessory business to accumulate their revenue and profit. Are you surprised with what you have just heard from me? If this business is not fantastic, why are there still so many fish farms in Singapore? In my opinion, this could be a great business in 10 to 20 years ago. Due to the changes in the world over the years, the business is gradually entering the sunset period. Perhaps before we make a conclusion on the business viability, let's try to understand why they are not profitable or even at loss, although we spend so much money to buy fishes and accessories. Basically, there are three key reasons affecting the fish farm breeders' profit. Number 1. Heavy investment. In order to lead the market, the fish farm usually invests heavily in the fish farm facility and research every year. If you are an arowana lover, you can easily observe that more and more species appear in the market. Did you notice a scenario that the price of the old species has decreased significantly and probably nobody even wants to buy anymore, although it's cheaper? For example, a golden head arowana cost more than $1,000 when it was just introduced into the market. What is the price of it now? You can easily get it at $300 or less. Due to the price erosion effect, the fish farm breeder has to invest heavily in the research to keep breeding special species to maintain the price of the arowana. Imagine if we pay $300 to the fish shop, the fish farm probably got $150 for each fish. Usually the fish farm breeder got to spend 5 to 6 months from breeding until the small fishes are ready to be sold. And the highest rate of birth of each arowana is about 50 fishes only. Let's do a simple mathematic. 50 fishes multiplied by $150 equivalent to $7,500. For 6 months effort, I think is totally not a fantastic return. That's the reason that they have to invest to breed exotic species and special breed to keep the fish price up to a certain level. The second reason affecting the profitability of the fish farm is operating costs. Basically, the fish farm requires a big plot of land for the fish ponds. The maintenance of the land and facility requires significant manpower, water and electricity, for example, daily fish feeding, landscaping, pest controls, security, and etc. In fact, in order to start up to own a fish farm, the owner has to invest more than 1 million to secure a land and set up the facilities. I have ever talked to one of the fish farm owners in Singapore. In fact, he has invested more than $2 million for his fish farm. If they got the loan from the bank, the installment and interest would become a huge burden on them. Another problem on the operation is that it's quite difficult to get such manpower who are willing to stay in the fish farm 24/7 to take care of the fishes. The fish farm owner probably needs to provide slightly higher salary to attract workers, or even provides housing, transport, and food to their workers. All of the expenses are affecting their profitability. That's why commonly this type of business is a family business. I visited many fish farms in Singapore. Most of the staff, more than 50% in the fish farm, are family members. In some of the fish farms, you can even see the whole family residing in the fish farm and take care of their business together. The third reason affecting the profitability of the fish farm is the competition. The breeding method is getting more and more transparent in the market. This led to the fierce competition among all of the fish farms. Most of the newly launched species will be duplicated within 1 to 2 years' time, and there's no intellectual property protection in the ornamental fish market. Hence, all of the new species will flood the market at lower price. All these three reasons have impacted the profitability of the fish farms. The labor cost is getting higher nowadays, and it is more difficult to attract workforce to join this agricultural working environment. The fish farm operation is expected to be more challenging, and I can tell you that you and I will have to pay much higher price for our fish accessories and ornamental fishes in the near future. Why did I say so? In fact, I have already sensed it. Recently, I noticed that the price of the fish food and accessories has increased quite significantly. Due to the COVID-19, there's a certain restriction on the importation of certain fish food like superworms. This was the first time I have not been able to secure any superworms for my arowana for more than 3 months. The shortage of superworms has not been resolved yet until today. Friends, do expect the price of any type of ornamental fish and accessories to increase significantly in the future. Anyway, as a hobbyist, I'm still willing to pay more for my lovely fish. Maybe I have to reduce my beer consumption for my lovely fishes. All the best to you, my friends. Thanks for watching my video until here. I will try my best to share any information about fishes with you all soon. See you again. Bye bye.